you doing today, guys? We're gonna go over like a little quick start guide for the personal towers in Lost Ark today. Just kind of go over what they do for you, what the very basics are of all the stuff you need to know to get in there, get started, and finish it. Let's go. Towers are gonna start for you at level 50 and gear score 302, essentially when you get your first inset of gear. We are in North Burn or Vern, depending on how the translation is. And in this town, it's over here in this corner. They are going to be in a different location in each major town. The tower is definitely not something that you want to ignore. There is a massive amount of enhancement resources in here for your characters. There's also a good amount of seal books in here for engravings. There's even skill points in here. The tower is definitely worth doing. One of the fairly large helpful tips for you on these towers is to know that your first run going through all the floors of the tower, and there are 50 floors for the tower, the first run through is actually going to be like server-wide account unlock things, including some skill points and stuff. And so because of this, if you're a major min-maxer, the smartest thing to do is to actually run this with an alt first and then go through on your main character. That's how you can acquire the most amount of resources for your main character possible. We are inside the tower now, and you'll notice that we are standing inside of this special little zone. This zone is where you can replenish your battle items. Battle items have a limited use, like your potions. You can only use 5 healing potions before returning to one of these. In the tower, this is only going to appear after you clear each level. It's also important to know that every level you clear, you get a full cooldown reset, so you don't have to worry about blowing your cooldowns. You know, just blow them. They're going to reset every level for you. Speaking of the battle items, it's important to know that this does qualify as kind of like the real PvE content, where you cannot use those health regeneration potions. You can only use the percentage heal battle item potions that go on the lower bar here. The levels themselves tend to be fairly straightforward. It'll tell you up at the top of the screen exactly what your goal is, whether it's just to survive, or you have to kill a named, or you have to kill an actual boss. One little thing you should be aware of is that some of the levels, particularly usually ones that are survive ones, a lot of times you'll be silenced. You might not even be able to use your dodge roll at all, no skill use. So it's all about a movement and kind of thinking ahead and avoiding the stuff until you last out the timer in those ones. At level 48, there is a silenced floor where you actually have to kill a named. You're gonna have to get really creative using battle items. You can use something like a scarecrow that basically taunts and attracts attention. There's this Lutheran trumpet that summons in soldiers. And then from there, you gotta figure out which damage bombs will actually stack and work together on your bar to be able to go in there and run around in circles, try not to get hit while more and more things spawn on you, and you have to kill a named while you are silenced, can't use skills, can't dodge roll. I hope everybody enjoyed it, got a little bit of benefit. If I left anything out, you have questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. I'm pretty good about responding to just about everybody. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.